so much CC, and he goes down. And that is Hans going on to Jamie as well. The flashes, the ignites come down. Hans is going to try. I don't think he's got enough, but another ignite comes down. That is 2 kills, exactly what happened for Juicy Boys last game has happened to them. Retribution and karma, I think, for them.
Well, my game was lagging, so it didn't even show me any of that. But
Oh.
he casted it perfectly, so I could imagine exactly what happened.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
That's a big lead in the mid lane. That
Yeah.
could be that could be a problem.
Yeah, exactly what we said OPX wanted to do. They've got Tristana with a very, very strong early game now. And that Brand, who was already probably a little bit sweating, that kitchen's a little bit hot for him, is now going to be even hotter in that mid lane.
Such a terrible path.
Oh shit, he's Brand. I hadn't even thought about it. Oh Christ.
Oh no.
That's actually really bad. I'm sorry for anyone watching. Wasn't even thinking about it. Christ. But yeah, this bot lane as well, I think, could be really difficult for.
Okay. Watch the movie. Don't hate on it.
The stuns, they are stunning. Okay, that's my last pun. That's my last pun. I've got them out of my system for now.
Okay.
D-Hero going onto Samwise Gumtree
in
the top
2
lane. And the level 2 is going to be big here. It's going to be really big. This could be it. Rakan has to flash. Joe has to flash himself, though, in that fight. He tries to go back in. The absolute madman that he is.
Respect
doesn't quite land. Yeah, Zion no cleanse, so I do like him trying to pressurize. He will probably look for another engage in as well. He does. He lands it on the Rakan. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. He ints for that one. Scott didn't have the double, didn't have the passive up as well, which I think makes a big difference in the damage profile of that lane. Like, look at the amount of damage you can output there. Trev definitely going to back off now. Yeah.
Oh, he should have just waited. Why did he do that?
Yeah.
They were winning.
But a very eventful early game. Still very much in the favor of OPX. And it looks like early scuttle advantage is definitely going to be in the favor of Feb. Yep, he's going to get that one and may even be able to double scuttle. He has such a big advantage in the mid lane in terms of priority. Yeah, Jamie scouting that scuttle out, knows that Feb isn't currently on it, but this is risky from Jamie. He's going to try and go for it.
He's going to run top.
Yeah.
Because he's got defense.
Yeah. And this is really nice for Feb. Gets that double
could be caught here.
Vince, yeah, he's in a bit of trouble, but Elmer Pache might be in even more, but the Amumu doesn't quite land the bandage toss. And that's a sigh of relief for Elmer Pache.
A good sidestep, I think. Dodged the Q.
The mid laner formerly known as Brother Cry. Now, who wins in this top lane fight? I think it, like you said earlier, it's probably Trundle if he gets it in his minion wave. And Joe, the utter madman, he goes in for the Rakan. Jaina, Proudmoore in a bit of trouble, but it's fine. And now Trev could be in a bit of trouble himself. Jamie is going to try and keep him alive. Joe might just go down. Trev, he goes through, and I think he might just die to Jaina Proudmoore. He doesn't quite have the damage, though. And
Trist
will
is coming
just
down.
about
Trist
escape.
is coming down. Trist is coming down.
Yep.
Big jump.
And
how's
jump,
Jamie going to play this?
I don't know what Trev can do here. The root is enough, though. The fear.
He got the E off just before he died as managed to help.
So, all in all, a good roam, but not good enough. Yeah, that was pretty good, realistically, by both Jamie and Trev. And that gold lead is still standing pretty much where it was at minute 1. About that 800 gold.
But the gold or going on to Zai is pretty good for Juicy Boys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much even in gold across the board, apart from in that mid lane at the moment. Significant gold advantage in the mid lane. Jaina Proudmoore should be a little bit careful here. The Rakan can do that really nice engage. Didn't quite work out for him this time though. Yeah, but you can see just how far Jaina Proudmoore has to play. Just in case. And Elmapache hit 6 before Vince because of the roams, and the damage comes out. Vince
What's the
has to
flash?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Really well played by Elmapache. Gets that level 6 and uses it really, really, really
They're doing
quickly.
dragon.
Yeah. The early Cloud Dragon, definitely not the best, but, it still helps with those, ultimate cooldowns. And there's some pretty big ultimates on the
Yeah.
side of OPX. The Heartbreaker and the
Could be
Cursed
a
Mad Mummy.
gank here.
Yep, definitely.
Oh,
Jaina
nice
Proudmoore
kill.
has 6 as well. Is going to land onto the Rakan. 1 goes down.
Double kill.
And this should be a double kill. The cleanse is enough for 1.
Okay.
Joe does go down. But, yeah, you still, if you are OPX, be pretty happy
Yeah,
with
that was definitely good from them. Definitely worth from OPX.
Yeah.
Trev will be happy he got a kill, though.
Yeah. This top lane is currently so incredibly even, realistically. Which is very, very different to how it was last game. And it'll be interesting to see how Samwise Gumtree kind of copes with a very, very different game he's going to be facing. Ooh. Yeah, well, 7 minutes 40 in, we're going to see another scuttle being contested. And Joe just doesn't care. He's in the top lane now, trying to scout out all of that vision, making sure Jamie cannot get those neutral objectives. And yeah, he's going to roam back towards the bot lane. And the only thing is, though, he's level 4.
Yeah, I mean, he should really try and get 6, but he is doing a lot in terms of trying to be pressure around the map.
Yeah.
He's kind of been a bit of a menace so far.
Yeah. Bit of a degenerate, as you said, in just how he's playing this, but I love it. And now Feb and Jamie are both coming to the top lane. And the ult does come through. Vince is going to come as well, though. Dira is going to have to flash away. Jamie is going to go down here, I think. The Heartbreaker is enough. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment. Vince, I don't think you wanted to do that, mate.
That was
He's going to go down. It's a double kill for Elmapache. Yeah. Oh, maybe going a bit too far with that rocket jump.
Ambitious. Yeah.
I just don't think he realised Elmapache had roamed up behind him. Yeah. A really nice rotation for both teams, but
I think maybe he was trying to do. He was actually probably trying to insect the Trundle. Now I think about it.
Yeah, potentially. But maybe not quick enough on the draw. And now that Elmapache is looking like a really strong position now. It's going to be scaling, getting those, getting the items that he needs to provide the menace.
Look at that, dude. He's gone into lane against Diamond 4 with a 2-0 lead, and he's 2-0.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty well.
He's doing his business pretty goddamn well. That wave clear from Jaina Proudmoore on that Seraphine.
Definitely take some tips of playing Brand from him.
Yeah. His knowledge of that champion, I think, probably stems from his time in support. We do get hit with that pause.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think everything's going to be fine, though.
Yeah, brief pause.
Just a readjustment. So 10 minutes in, 7 kills apiece. Cloud Dragon for OPX. Very slender gold lead as well. But who probably wanted, like, who does this favor more at the moment with, the drafts that both teams have?
I don't. But you know what? Both teams have decent scaling, but I would say that the Brand and stuff like you said before, just easier time of doing the damage. Yeah. So we'll see. really just depends on how they play it. Obviously, OPX have got a bit of a lead.
Feb is looking for a lane gank bot, but Trev and Jobo are just not taking that bait, and I'm hit with the goddamn bug. Oh,
Yeah,
that's fine. It's all good. It's fine now. Yeah. So Feb having to waste that little bit of time in the bot lane. Now this could be interesting though as well. If the bot lane of OPX step just that little bit too far, Ether is waiting in the wings, and man might be in trouble here. The Crow Storm lands, and that is a very dead Amumu. Surprise party for one. Yeah, not much to say there. Just a bit of an overstep from.
Ambitious, yes, to take that wood.
When you don't know where a Fiddlesticks is, gotta be really, really careful.
At the same time, they did use 2 Rs, so.
Yeah. It's not the worst trade, but definitely not what OPX wants.
Yeah.
A bit of a CS gap is opening up at the moment in this top lane. It's not huge, but it's enough that decent gold lead is being driven up, I think.
Yeah, 20 CS, give or take.
And it looks like Feb is going to try and go for this Rift Herald, because he knows he's got a pretty solid top lane at the moment. Relatively even in the mid lane, probably a bit of prio. And I think this will be a nice and easy Rift. Will have to give up that Mountain Dragon though for it. But I do think as long as it's plates being taken, it's always a good idea to try and get that Rift Herald for a dragon. It's going to come down for it, but I think it'll be too late. I think OPX, yeah, they left it too late. Joe going with a huge engage, and that is Curse the Sad Mummy into the U. The cringe comes out, and Trev is in a lot of trouble. I think he might just get out. Elmapache might get a kill in return here, though, if he has enough damage on to Vince. Not quite. Feb with Rift Herald probably look to utilize this either. Well, I feel like mid might be a good place.
That was a massive combo.
Yeah, that is such a disgusting combo when that works.
It was kind of unfortunate. They just were a bit late to it.
Yeah. But that is something to watch out for. The Curse of the Sad Mummy into the Encore is going to be disgusting in mid and late game team fights.
I would love to see this Trundle just all in the Tom Kench, but I don't know. Not fancying it at the moment.
I feel like with a Bramble Vest, it's quite difficult to. The Crow Storm lands, and it gets one. It gets one. And I think this could be Feb in a bit of trouble. No, he's out. But that is a kill for that Crow Storm, and the turret doesn't quite go down. It's on 200 health. A couple more autos would have been enough. The Crow Storm there by Jamie. Absolutely huge. And Someone's come trouble might be in a bit of trouble top. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to escape though, just about.
That was a smart flash.
Yeah.
Better than flashing up the lane and dying.
For sure. So the turret.
I think you were saying about the Bramble Vest, but before he finished his ice ball or whatever, he should have he has his R, doesn't that just shred arm, take armor? Should have gone in.
Yeah. And now Elmapache in a lot of trouble. The Heartbreaker is enough. And that is one very, very dead brand.
That's a Fed Viego.
Yeah. And this will be first turret, almost certainly, in the mid lane.
It got him.
I didn't even see in the top lane. But yeah, a really good gank by Jamie. By Eternal, and that is Tom Kench getting taken down. First turret does go to OPX. A lot of gold there, piling onto that Tristana. 1.4k gold lead ahead of their mid laner at the moment, and another 2 turrets taken. nothing really answered there.
Yeah.
And now this could be a collapse onto the bot lane, potentially. Elmapache caught out here.
Elmapache caught.
But the Crow Storm is big. It's really big. And Jamie might be in a bit of trouble, though. The Heartbreaker comes down. Yeah, he is, because Joe's there
How did he get
way
there
quicker
first?
than Trev. And and the Encore hits. That's even bigger. And now the Curse of the Sad Mummy as well.
Well played.
Well, there we go. I don't know why the bot lane of Juicy Boys didn't kind of go earlier. But yeah, a bit of hesitation from Juicy Boys. And that is, like we were saying, a massive, massive combo. And that again works out for them.
Yeah, it was really good from Joe to get there first and everything. Big ult from Seraphine.
Yeah. And yeah, just some small misplays from Juicy Boys, kind of racking up a little bit now. And that's a lot of gold. Like a huge amount of gold now. What was relatively even, another turret is taken. So the gold lead is stretching out to about like 5-6k now.
Big CS lead in the bot lane.
Oh, and Hans is just going to go onto the brand, even through exhaust. I think this will be enough. It will. Yeah. Takes a lot of damage in return, but doesn't matter. It's a kill. Solo Bolo in the mid lane. And we'll be able to back in time for that dragon as well. The brand will be up by the time dragon spawns, but we'll be late to the party. Samwise Gumtree doesn't have teleport. D-Hero does as well, so OPX definitely poised in a better position for this third dragon, which is Ocean. Now,
they don't have ult, so they don't have ult bot lane, so they have two options. They either have to force this play now, or otherwise they're giving up this dragon. So I think they're just giving up this dragon.
Yeah, I think they have to. Both Seraphine and Amumu ults are up or very close to up. So yeah, trading a turret for the dragon. I think you always take the dragon in that situation. Yeah. Pretty good play. Yeah.
Dive bot. Yeah.
Trev is really out of position here. Doesn't have cleanse.
Oh,
Ult has just come up as well. Does have the Feather Storm available. It's not going to be enough, though. A huge Encore lands. The Heartbreaker hits as well. Curse of the Sad Mummy, I think, was a bit overkill at that point. The Crow Storm is going to be pretty big, but it's not really enough. Ooh. I think only one's going to go down, and Elmapache has to flash out as well. D-Hero taking a lot of damage. Vince is going to get one. He's going to get two. And while all of this is happening, Samwise Gumtree is trying his best in the top lane, but that is it's so much a 4-for-1 in the favor of OPX, and it's going to be a turret as well here. Samwise Gumtree taking just demolishing the top lane turrets, but it's not enough. He doesn't quite get that all the way down. Now with no mana, might actually struggle against this top
he'll be fine.
Does have flash though, pretty much now. Vince is coming down though. Has to be really careful. Good sidestep. It's not going to be enough though. I don't know what he can do realistically. He does still have the flash available, but doesn't. I don't think he was going to get after that even with the flash. And what was looking like a pretty even game not too long ago. Pretty big shift. All of those bounties. 400 gold on two members. 450, 150. That's so much gold at the moment left up for OPX. And now Trev having to be so careful. Look at the level advantage that Jaina Proudmoore has on that Seraphine. You know, 3-4 level advantage.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just because Joe's been running around everywhere though.
Yeah, but even so, Joe is the same, is on par with his support as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. D-Hero taking a lot of damage from Elmapache. And Baron is going to be spawning. Will we see a fight appear around this Baron corner?
Dead.
Elmapache is very, very dead.
He did.
And considering you've got that Trundle bot lane, does have TP, might be looking for it if there is another fight that breaks out in this minute. Joe going so deep with that bandage toss. Doesn't really have anyone to follow. Has to be super careful. I think we'll maybe just be fine. The Gale Force and the Featherstorm comes out. And now Tom Kench is in the background. All of the ults have been used. Now Trevor's in a lot of trouble here. A massive amount of trouble. The Heartbreaker comes through, and now you've got a Xayah. I don't think you wanted the Xayah there, though. A good ult from D-Hero on the Tom Kench to prevent too much damage being taken from Feb. And that is not a teleport you want to take Samwise Gumtree. That is Baron. That surely is Baron. Yeah, just... yeah.
It was a well-played fight by OPX, but a little bit over-forced as well, I'd say.
I mean, it was all a bait, obviously, by Joe, by Mare, with that bandage toss. And that's a very, very free Baron.
Mare. Is that what you said? Mare.
Yeah, well, how do you...
I like that. No. I would... No, that's his new name, I think.
Mare.
Mare.
How about that? Just overly roll the R's.
Yeah, it's even better.
Yeah. We'll just call him Joe. It's easier, isn't it? Well, 21-40 in, and it's a massive gold lead now. 46.6 to 35.8. And the next dragon is spawning in 45 seconds. Can you realistically see OPX giving this dragon up? Or, you know, how do Juicy Boys fight against this at the moment?
It's just literally like a Fiddlesticks and Brand R combo. It's needed, but apart from that, I think it's very tough.
Yeah.
They've got too many. They've got too many fed people now. Like their two win conditions, the Trist and the Viego, are both so fed, but the Seraphine as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised by just how much damage the Seraphine's outputting as well here. And yeah, this is just going to be the dragon giving up. I think this is sensible from Juicy Boys. You're not going to get it. Don't try and overcommit for it. It's not soul point.
Yeah.
Hans could be in a bit of trouble here, but God no, he's not. Look at the damage. He doesn't quite. I think red buff is not going to be enough. But Jamie now in a bit of a difficult position. Heartbreaker goes down. Vince gets one, and the Encore gets one as well. That's a double kill. Baron minions are up as well. Trev gets hit by the tongue lash. He gets the licky tongued, and again, the damage not quite enough from the Seraphine.
Oh, he's sending it.
He's gonna, yeah, he's sending it. And he gets licked. He gets licked. Oh dear. Vince is, I think, gonna look for another. I'm not sure if it's quite enough damage. It is. It's absolutely insane. Bishop does get taken down eventually, but Jesus.
Eventually.
Yeah. So much damage from all of OPX.
Oi, oi, oi. I think they might win this game.
Yeah. It's looking really, really difficult for
Sneaky suspicion.
And look how quickly Vince is going to take this turret. He doesn't even care that he is tanking it. He actually might need to be a bit careful. Very nearly executed there.
Don't do that at home, boys. It's not worth. It's not worth it.
Ugh. Well,
somebody could have just been there and killed him.
Yeah. Look at the gold lead.
Yeah, 700 gold shutdown. Oh.
Yeah, it would have been 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
You know, there. But it's looking pretty comfortable at the moment for OPX. They've got that mid inhib. You expect. I mean, who would you expect to put top lane here? Oh, with what sort of split would you want from OPX?
They could go for a 4-1, bottom top, or they could go for. Yeah, I'd probably go for a 4-1, top and bot even.
Would you want the Tom Kench or the Tristana? Yeah, the Tom Kench.
But yeah, even he doesn't have TP, so they might not do that.
Oh, look how Jesus Christ, Vince is just blowing people up. And now Jamie is in a lot of trouble here as well on the fiddle. The
Oh, what
Trundle
an
is just...
R.
What an R! That was
What an
beautiful.
R.
The Heartbreaker comes down. Feb, I like this from D-Hero, trying to save Vince. He may have to sacrifice himself. He may not even die, though. He just goes down. Vince gets one in the background. And he's going to go in onto the Trundle as well. Curse the Sad Mummy goes.
Really
There
well
we go.
played.
That's it. That's GG. I'm pretty sure there's no way. It's 12 seconds before even one member of GT Boys are up. And this is an OPX who are taking absolutely no prisoners. If I was Recipe for Disaster, I would be quaking in my boots. Because that is disgusting. Disgusting.
That was
performance.
terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
That last fight there by Vince. Oh my god.
There we go. Well,
That's
almost exactly the same time that